All right, we're on here in White Bear Lake, playing some Centennial. Second time this year, third time. Quick centering pass, kicked a little bit wide. Puck stuck in the corner. Centering pass again up to the point. Taking the time, high and wide. Miles putting on that pressure. Onich putting on pressure. So far, all they seem to be doing is hitting the glass. We'll take that. Chip the puck up to Miles. Pushes him off the puck. Puck stuck around the boards. And they come in with the freaking arms up. That could have been a cross check. We got away with one there. Anyhow, other way, Madsen doing his thing. Gets the puck deep. Centennial turning it, burning it, going up the other way. Kurtzel wanted to crush him. Guy said, oops, I'm going to go the other way. No, thank you. Now Centennial breaks in the Farmington zone. Lets one rip. And we got Webby with a solid save. All right. Puck drop back. Behind the net. Centennial trying to work it. Farmington doing what they need to do in the corner. They whip her into the corner. Jamo blocks it. Drops it back to Cooper Mako. Cooper gets up. Oh, big hit behind. Interference there. And we're going to get a penalty on Centennial. Nope, they're calling offside. I would have thought that would have been interference on Levi, but well, things happen.
Go Tigers!
Dave May cheering on the team. Puck poked out to the side. Goes back to the point. Shot, blocked. Drew's got the loose puck. Grabs it, going. Tips it to Levi. Gets hit. Going in. Takes one for the team. Puck goes deep. Centennial picks up the loose puck. Cycles it back. Levi's going to put some pressure on. Centennial looking for a big, long pass. Chips it up and going. Now stuck around the boards again. Gets it. Drew throws it deep. It's dropped again. And Farmington's going to give themselves a line change. Nope, puck still held up back deep in the Centennial zone. They're going to cycle it back. D to D. Tries to chip it up the boards. Get the puck out of the zone. They grab it. Loose at center ice. Pressure on. Grossly, there was some solid pressure. Farmington with some fresh legs, and we're going to get an offside on Centennial. Where's my wife? All right. Face off. Neutral zone. Picked up by Kratz. Kratz looking, goes wide, gets Grossly. Going to look for Chassan. Look, cut it. Nope, goes deep. Puck far into the Centennial zone. Holcomb gets it, pokes it out. They're going to go up the board, chips it up. Chassan keeps it in, goes over to Holcomb. Little chip pass between the Centennial players and going the other way. Yep, trying to get it by Kratz. He says no thank you. Puck along the boards. Up to the point. Lets one rip, gets blocked. Nice play there. And here we have the puck behind the net. Oh, Holcomb was going to play a big blow there. Just barely gets by. Oh, no, he does connect, and that kid's hurting. All right, Holcomb gets the puck. Going to get it in the Centennial zone. Drifts it around, gets blocked by Centennial. And now they're going the other way. Centennial getting their feet straight. Going to go break into the Farmington zone. Gets by Grossly. Centering pass, but nothing there. Three Centennial players in the corner. Mako puts a hit on there. Goes up to the point. Ondich is putting some pressure on. Wesley's putting some pressure on. Aiden's putting some pressure on. Mako gets a loose puck. Chips it up. Tipped out of the zone, and we're off for the races. Mako, Wesley. Oh, shoot. Lucky poke check there. And Centennial's going to pick that one up and go. Feet are always moving here. Mako's going to come in with a hit. Battles with the puck. I thought that was going to be a crushing blow. That was more like a love tap. All right, Ondish has got the puck. Pokes it up, gets it over to Miles. Loose, block. Wesley, center. Ondish, shot, block. Wesley again. Between the legs. Centennial Trying to make a big cherry pick off it. Goes to Miles. Miles goes to chip it deep. Gets blocked by Centennial. Loose puck. Centennial zone. Poke check. Controlled by Sellers. Oh, and then back over to. And Centennial's going to pick this one up. And I'm guessing they're going to go deep because everyone's looking for line changes here. And a glove save by Webby. Yeah, life is good in the hood. They're playing pretty solid hockey so far. Shots are 4-0. Another nice blocker save there. Puck battle behind the net. Here we go with Sellers. Going to chip up to Kurzweil. Kurzweil chips it up. Kicked away. Matson's going to grab that one. Hits it up the boards. Gets out of the zone. Levi giving chase. A little interference there. Unfortunate. Kurzweil, he's going to play a little bit of the body. Goes back. Kratz with it. Kratz is looking big, far wide. Gets poke checked away, and now going the other way. And Matson puts some pressure on, gets him deep in the corner. Puck goes up to the point. And the pressure kicks it out of the zone. Kurzweil's going to put some pressure here on Centennial. Oh, drop. Gotta love those. Come on. You gotta put that stuff away. God, buddy. Just rip it. I don't know what's going on at this point. Just shoot it. You can snipe. You can snipe. Don't try to deke. No one don't deke. When you got it alone, snipe. All right, here we go. Well, they waved icing off to Mako. Puck goes back. Pick up the puck, goes to the point. Lets one rip, blocks, and into the corner. Nice quick turn there by Bennett. Mako's got the puck. He decides to pin it against the boards. Gets a little help there from Holcomb. Battle continues. All right, Ben gets it out of the zone, gets a little body on him. Going back in the Centennial zone, we're going to get an icing. Coming all the way back. All right, face off. Down deep. Block. Puck in the corner. Malcolm continues the battle. Centennial going to the point. Gets, just keeps it in. Going to cycle it low. What are we going to do here? Try to cycle? Nope. Some wild stick handling. Shoots it, blocks it. Nice save by JMO. Cooper puts the body on. Bennett goes to tip it back to Cooper. Loose puck in front of the net. Centering pass to Casano. Tips up by Holcomb. Holcomb puts the body on. Cooper's going. I want to see Cooper shoot this one. Let her rip. Oh, he does. Block to Grossley. Casano battles. Grossley's got control. Drops it. Holcomb hits the board zone deep. Gets it back. Jace cycles it low. One shot. Oh, Kratz pulls one off. Gets tipped. Solid play there. Farmington needed a change. And I'm thinking, how is that not an icing? How's that not an icing? I don't know. Loose puck in front of the net. And picked up. Kicks to the side. JMO with another big save. Body's flying. Speed's picking up. Some heat's on here. There was an interference call by a Centennial. And Farmington will be on the power play. Man, the boys are playing today. They're playing well. Let's get them.
Let's go, boys. Make it hurt.
right, here we go. Face off. Power play. Puck ripped around the net. Casano keeps it in. Double screen. Picked up. Regroup. Casano again. Back to Ondich. Gets a little full check there looking for a breakaway. Chipped it. Good back checking there by Ondich. Picks that one up. Casano's got it now to Holcomb. Holcomb getting in the zone. Drop to the Madsen, drop to the Ondich. Ondich lets him go. Tip and in the netting. While we're doing a scramble.
Well, we're screening and shooting. We're actually trying to get shots.
That's good. No, that's the right thing to do. Like nothing else works. Let's go with that. Throw some big bodies in front. Get those scrappers. Yeah. Smart play. Like what we're seeing right now. Face off. Poked back to Casano. Picked up. Gets it back deep. Gonna go to Madsen. He gets pitted on the boards. Holcomb there to help. Madsen's got it. Gets it back to Casano, who throws it over to Ondich. Ondich grossly lets one rip. Goes wide. Casano grabs that one. Goes back deep. Wesley's got it. Goes deep. Back to Casano. They chip it up. Smart play by Casano. Another smart play. Casano just playing total heads-up hockey here. Gets poked away. Grossly picks it up. Some fancy stick handling there. Oh no, that's Blake. Blake's got it. Casano back to Blake. Blake's looking, shoots it, tip, and over the wall. Casano gets it back deep. Man, this is a different kind of power play than we've seen in the past with Farmington. All right, we're going far, wide, tip. Casano's got it. 23 seconds left. Goes deep. They try to chip it out. And held by Ondich, picked up by Casano, back to Ondich, back to Kratz. Kratz is going now. He's got some room. Breaks it into the zone. Wings it around the boards over to Otney. Otney's got that. Gets it deep. Tip. Oh, almost. Loose puck. Change. And now we're going the other way. 2-on-1. Lets one rip, and a solid save by J-Mo. I think they missed a few of our shots.
I think they did too much.
That's all right. Face off, Farmington zone. Little backdoor action there with a tip in by Centennial, and the score is 0-1 Centennial. Face off. Centennial goes deep. Cooper Mako playing the puck in the corner. Chip off the boards. Miles is on that one. Centennial loose puck and covered up by J-Mo. All right, face off down in the Farmington zone. Puck brought to the corner, up to the point, D to D. Nice pressure there by Levi, and Jameson's going to control the puck and face off down the Farmington zone. All right, let's see what we can do here. Sellers, face off. Puck goes wide along the boards. They're going to deke out. Kurtzwell goes in the corner. Puck battle behind the net. Bennett putting on some pressure there. Sellers goes to pass. And Centennial's going to work it up around the circle. And crazy loose puck. Chips at the boards. Kurtzall grabs that. So 1-on-4. Chips it around. Gets pulled down. Why wouldn't that be a penalty? Oh, a little bit of a takedown there. I guess that's okay. Loose puck. Levi, he's going to take it in. He's going to rip it deep. Goes back behind the net. Kurtzall picks that up. It's checked. It's cranking out the boards. Casano's on that one. Grossi's there. That guy's afraid of that body. Puck still in the zone. Trying to cross the break in. Push there by Kratz. Puck along the boards. Wrap the net. Aiden Matson's got it. Passes. Gets clobbered. That was a run. That was a run. Well, I think number 6 is in trouble. We're probably going to get a penalty eventually. Shot blocked. Goes wide. Wraps it. Grossley's going to go put some pressure on. And then Casano's going to add to it. Two minutes left in the period. Looking for a big pass. We're going to go for ice. Gets it all the way down on net. Oh. Dang, that was close. Coming all the way back down. Huh. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first period. J-Mill with a nice block there. Goes back in the corner. Some aggressive play there by the Centennial team. Not one but two checks on Wesley. Now they're going to cycle high around the top of the circles. Gets it back to their D. Who's going to go low. Centennial building up some confidence here. Trying to work the puck around. Shot, block, up into the netting. 1 minute, 54 seconds left. Uh, 9:09 p.m. here in White Bear Lake. Battle in the corner. Kicks it up. Miles there. Chips it up front. Looking for Ondich. It looks like it's going to go the distance. It's going to wave it off. And they're going to pull a little dinky-doo and go the coast to coast here. And big save there. Way up high. And face-off will be down in the Farmington zone. How many viewers we got? No, how many viewers? Hey. We have 54 viewers tonight. That's a big time. That's a first for us. All right, 54 it is. All right. All right. Love the double digits here at K-Fan. All right, puck goes in, block, back in the corner. Bennett's got some pressure there. Circle behind the net. Going to start, I say coast to coast this one. Oh, gets a little bump there. Mako's some shoulder action. Bennett, he's got that one. He's getting dragged down. I'm not sure what that was, but Kurtzall bumps it up. He's got to put some speed on there. Go after it. Put the speed on. Just be annoying. Pick! Pick! That was a pick. All right, guys. They're playing their bodies. Time for us to play ours, right? Chipped it up. Levi, he's going after him there. Loose puck there. Levi's in the battle in the corner. Open ice check. Oh, he goes, passes it, whiffs it. Loose puck behind the net. There you go, D to D. Levi pressure. Blocker save there. Goes to the corner. Mako's got some pressure. Needs some help. Kurtzl puts pressure on there. And that'll be the end. I do feel like the more pressure we put on to cause turnovers, the better. Like, we're good at it. It doesn't have to be a body hit. Just cause the turnover. Anyhow. All right, end of the first period. Am I on mute? We should be. All right, we're back on. Start of the second period. Score is 1-0. Close game between both teams. The Willies give a little friendly way to go bump. And we'll see what we can do out of the gate. We got Pisano, Holcomb, and Grossley starting the period. We got Kratz and Aiden. Let's look for some quick feet and a quick goal. All right, puck goes along the boards. Picked up. Looking long, looking wide, but the pressure helps from Holcomb. Bust up that play. Hey, that's perfect, Jace. You don't got to knock him down. You just got to stop him from breaking in. Jace now has a puck, whips it across to Holcomb. All because of Jace's play, man. You don't got to be the hero. You just got to be the guy. All right, puck turns around. Picked up there by... Oh, perfect. That's one rip. Oh, jeez. Plenty of action in front of the net. Juicy rebounds. Centennial trying to work it up the boards there. And all that pressure pays off. Loose puck given up to Farmington. Gets it up. Nice 3-on-1. Grossley. Oh. Gotta try to break it out. Gets out of the zone. Kratz gets it back to Madsen. Madsen, he's going to make a run in. Gets it. Perfect. Block to the corner. Grossley's putting some pressure on there. Aiden's there to help out. Battle in the corner. Whoa, nice run there by Ondich. Puck behind the net. Big long play there by Centennial. Barely touches it, but avoids an icing. Goes back to Kratz. Kratz is going to turn it, burn it, and they start looking to set up a play here. Nice play up here to Miles. Chips it, gives it over to Madsen. Madsen, he's going to go deep, and pressure's on by Madsen. Big cherry picking opportunity that was stopped by Mako. Again, double team, and they hit the ref a tad bit. Madsen's got it up the boards. Ondich grabbing that loose puck. He's out looking for Miles. Senders picked up by Centennial. And now a little off the board pass there. Perfect opportunity to drill a guy and lay him out when he's looking for the behind the boards pass. Heads up. Chipped up to Miles. Back to Ondich. Ondich going to go deep. Miles first on the puck. Grabs that one. Goes up to Bennett. Bennett lets one rip. Tipped over. And Kurtzl a shot. Loose puck. Man, empty change all over the place. And Farmington did not capitalize on that one. Shot blocked. Kurtzl is going to grab that. Centennial picks it off. Here Cooper Mako looks wide, hits Sellers. Sellers has got the puck, gives it up. Kirchhoff picks that off. Guys, oh, good defensive heads-up play there by Farmington. Chipped up to Levi. Levi's got that. He's going to poke it into the zone. Cutting, turning, looking to get it out. Kept in the zone. Cooper gets it deep in the corner here. Love Levi's intensity. Always putting pressure on. Puck back in the Centennial zone. They poke it out. Poked off by Madsen. Some pressure there. Pushes them on the boards. And they just go deep, and Kratz is going to control the puck from there. Rips it on the boards of Drew. Just out of reach. Loose puck bouncing. Picked up here by Sellers. Sellers looking. Chips it up. Tipped by Levi. Bounced off by Centennial, and now we're going back the other way. That on the corner. So far, Farmington's definitely been winning this period. Puck, centering pass, poke check, picked off. Loose puck still. Sellers poking at it. Sellers has been out there a long time. Nice bump there by Aiden. Now he's going. Centering pass to Levi, poke check. Man, these guys need a line change. Offsides. They needed that. That line was out there too long. These guys are out there for almost 2 minutes. Too long of a shift. They're out there for 2 minutes almost. Too long of a shift. Yeah, you gotta go hard, off. All right, puck. Pushed back into the zone. Chipped over Holcomb's stick. Now going the other way. Casano's got pressure on. Loose puck behind the net. Some pressure there by Casano. Puck going the other way. Nice poke check by Cooper Mako. Gets the puck up. And we're going to wrap the boards the other way. Race is on. Let's see what we got here. I'd say wild pass by Centennial. With Grossly putting pressure on. Holcomb there to get it deep. Battle. Pokes. Moves it along the boards. Back in the Farmington zone. Block. A lot of defensive play here so far. All the way up here, Grossly's got it. With Casano, lets one rip, gets blocked, goes in the corner. And Centennial tries to rip the boards, didn't have it. Loose puck on the boards, and now we got a 3-on-1. Sitting here, centering pass, shot, block. Jago, big save. Way to go, Tigers. I wish Troy was here right now. We could do the Tiger cheer. Centering pass, stop, post, picked up, chips out of the zone. Miles is going to do what he do and put on the speed. Causes some pressure. Excellent. Chips it out. Almost too much pressure. Now the other way. They try to turn it, burn it in, and big save there by Jamo. Both goalies having a great day today. Puck in the corner. Pressure. Aiden puts some muscle on. Puck along the boards. Picked up. Puck goes back to Centennial D. Like to see Miles putting some muscle on that guy. Top block, goes in the corner. Blake using his body to control the play. Madsen there to help out. Puck behind the net. Second Madsen. And we're going to see a neutral ice regroup. Ondich, right kind of pressure. Centennial looking for a pass to get in. Picked off. Controlled. Oh, poked back behind the net. Crappy angle shot. Another save. Chip and still holding the zone. out of the zone, tipped by Miles, and go the other way. Farmington getting some fresh legs on there. Gonna try to work it up the other way. Yeah, good hit there. Picks him off the board. Gets it out of the zone. We like to see that. Sorry I didn't get it on camera, Drew. Puck goes the other way. Post check, Levi. I love the pressure intensity there. Kurtzel's there to help out. Battle. Chips up. Centennial trying to get it deep, not happening. Going the other way, probably going to get icing. And that'll be the call. What's that?
Drew had a nice hit right here.
I know, I missed it. You'd be so bummed. I know, you'd be so bummed. All I said is like, pretend they're like Mike. And he's like, I'm going to go crazy. All right, puck to the point. Another block save. Little ditty. All right, game on. Puck goes in the corner. Cooper Mako's grabbing that one. They go on the boards. Cycles back. Picked up by Centennial. Pressure. Picked up. And another save. All right. Face off. Puck won again. Great job on the face off so far by Sellers. Gets the puck up. Centennial puts it back. He's going to walk, shoot, blocks, goes up the side. Centennial going to wrap around the net. Pressured by Bennett. Centennial just going to keep it deep and wrap it. Levi's going to put some pressure on there. Nice play there to keep the puck loose and some change. And picked up there by Sellers. Goes over to Kurtzel. Back to Sellers. Loose puck. Kurtzel's going to grab that. Behind the legs of Sellers. Sellers is going to battle for that one. They're going to try to go back behind the net. Kurtzel there with a nice hit. I know, right? Pound per pound. Let's see Kurtzel crush this guy. Yes. Yeah. Doesn't matter if you fall. Just get him off the puck. Teach him out. It's not fun to play with the puck. Rudy. Big save there. Puck up the boards. Poke check. Out of the zone. Yeah, definitely a good point for the Farmtown team to get some fresh cats out there, and there we do. They go for a charity pick, not happening. Right now, we got to turn it and go the other way quick before these guys can get a line change of their own. Pokes it up, grab there, and Ondich is off. Getting into the other zone. Down. Nope, no, that's not Ondich. That's Mako. Centennial's got the puck now. Yeah, there we go, Holcomb. Puts that boy in his place. Another battle on the boards. Grossley's there. Got some big boys out there ready to play some bodies. Puck up. Loose change. Grossley's got it. Lets one go off the side of the net. Going in the corner. They go to whip it down. That's going to be an icing. There we go. Yeah. Nice aggressive play there by the boys. Definitely a Farmington period so far. Pokes it. Oh, quick shot. Block. Looking for some cherry picking action here. Barely touches it. Kratz, let's teach him what it's like to go against you. All right, loose puck behind the net. Madsen's there to help out. Goes to the point. Oh, fumbles the puck. Puts that pressure on. Dumps it off the boards. Tries to chip it. Kratz, poke check. Centennial going for a cross-ice pass. Loose puck covered up. Oh, no, loose puck still. And then Madsen's got that one. He's going to go. And that guy looks to put Madsen down, but he dodges that one. Turn the other way. Offside? Nope, I guess not. Tries to cover and the one-timer. Damn. heat on this. Yeah. All right, face off. Yeah, Wesley Madsen's got that one here. He's going down, chips it deep. Loose puck. Ondich is going to grab that one. We got Miles with them. Puck going the other way. Chips it up. Well, icing waved off. Open. Nice save there by J-Mo. Another nice save by J-Mo. Farmington goes to turn it. Cooper goes to put some body on. Get the puck out of the zone. I love how Miles skates. Always putting pressure on. Never stopping. Picked up there by Ondich. That'll be offsides. Damn it. Well, Miles, you love to go. That time a little too much. That's okay. Rather see that than the other way around. Face off, neutral zone. All right. The Centennial trying to break into the zone. Goes to their D. Goes deep. Cycling. Top of the circles. And into the net. All right, face off picked up here. Chipped up the boards to Ondich. Going far wide. Look at that. Nice play there by Miles to put some pressure on. That's in some additional pressure. Loose puck and covered up by J-Mo. Face off. Loose puck. Miles again with some solid pressure. Going the other way. Picked up by Ondich. Goes deep. Madsen to put some pressure on. Grabs it. Pulls it. Pinned against the boards. Chipping up. Wesley keeps control. Love his hockey sense. Centering pass. Loose. Ooh, good opportunity. Scramble. Puck between some legs. Goes out. Chips it up. And other way we go. Nice back check there. Puck turns. Ondich grabs it. Chips it. Gets over to Kratz. Kratz is looking. Centering pass. Poke. Oh, loose. Oh, man. Big opportunity by those boys. A nice pass to Kratz. A nice centering pass. And covered up by Centennial. Some solid hockey play there. Here we go. Centennial zone. Pressure by Kurtzall. Grabs it. Centers it. Loose puck. Loose puck. Kick back in front of the net again. Loose puck again. And covered up by Centennial. Like the pressure. Like the puck in front of the net. Keep it up. You can get a goal. Draw a penalty. Loose puck goes back. Goes to Mako. Mako rips it. Goes back in the far corner. And now we got Bennett here. Co-checking. Centennial's going to grab that loose one. Go back in the Farmington zone. Rips it off the pipe. Goes up to the point. Another rip. Loose puck in the zone there. Centers it back. They're looking for some time. Shoots it. Off the net. Centers again. Picked up. Sellers has got it. Chips it up and high. Kurtzall's going after it. And high stick will be the call. Face off down to the Centennial zone. Sellers. Luxinger and Kurzweil with Bennett and Mako at point. One back, poked by Levi. Loose puck, scramble from the net. Centennial grabs that, goes the other way, trying to work up the boards. Cooper puts us into the boards, controls that, gets it deep to Bennett. Bennett puts some pressure on here. Another nice hit. Picked up here. Levi's got it, going over to Sellers. Sellers has got that puck. He's going to work it back down to the Centennial zone. Some puck play there, gets loose, going. And Centennial's got a loose puck here. Nice defensive play there. Polk checks, goes in the corner. Holcomb picks up the boards. And saved by Webby. Loose puck. Loose puck, craziness in front of the net. Cross ice pass. Going to their points. Here's nice there by off the board. We're gonna see a nice in here. Theirs has been like on. What are we doing? Face off down the Farmington zone. 32 seconds left. That's one rip. Goes wide. Let's get on that. Holcomb gets up, put some pressure on. Goes behind the net. Got Kratz. Poe checking it deep in the corner. Casano's there to help out. Puts a little body on. Rubs it. Goes along. Centennial looking for some opportunities high on top of the circle. Going the other way. Lets one rip. Goes high and wide. Gross is going to put some pressure on. Body. Plays the puck in the corner. We got a 3-on-2 scrub, and that'll be the end of the second. Score is 2-0. Time for some resurfacing. right, Farmington going to come back from this one. Puck up the board, back to their D. Feeling confident about these guys putting a few pucks in the biscuit. Block shot there, working up the zone. Wesley pressure on it, controls the puck. He's got that one picked up by Wesley Matson. Going wide to Otney, Grossly, Kratz, and goes deep. Just out of the reach of Wesley Matson, up the board, poked out of the zone. And what? Offsides for sure. Anyhow, going to their point, tries to kick it up to the top of the circles. Little tic-tac-toe there. Got some time and a sweet save there by JMO. Face off Farmington zone. I don't know what you're thinking right now, Mike, but I'm thinking we're gonna get a goal. This is the time.
Make it happen.
Save by JMO. Put some pressure on. Puck goes up on the boards. A lot of bodies here. Poke check there. Gets it far and wide. Cooper pressure. Sellers, a big hit there. Centennial up to the point. Levi with that pressure. Another hit there. Doesn't have to be big hits. Just got to just get them off the puck, right? Smart hockey there. Up, off the boards. Chip, poked. He touched it! Oh, just kidding. Well, back the other way. All right, well, I think this is the shift where we're going to get a goal.
Here it is. It's gonna happen.
It is, for sure. All right. Face off. Casano. Grossley's got that one. Chipped it out of the zone. Put some pressure on this guy. He's going far and wide for the winger. Goes back deep. Nice pressure there by Holcomb. Battles. Wraps it around the net. Grossly. Oh, going to throw that big hip into there. Just barely escaped it. Chips it up. Loose puck out of the zone. Picked up there by Holcomb. Holcomb goes nice center pass to Grossly. Grossly gets poke checked. Loose puck. Let's see Holcomb or somebody throw some. Oh, Kratz has got this guy tagged. Push him in the corner. Goes around the net. Aiden gets it up to Holcomb. Just a bit out of reach. Regroup. Sends it the other way. Picked up by Kratz. Kratz is looking. Cross ice to Matson. Matson centering pass to Wesley. Matson to Matson. They're going to go back. Heads up play by Matson, knowing where the puck's going ahead of the time. Puck behind the net. Matson continues the pressure. Where's the rest of our team? Come on, guys. Where's the help? All right, loose puck. Kratz got that. Tips it up. Picked up by Centennial. Back in the Farmington zone. Kochek. Wesley Matson. He's got that one. I like to see these plays. The old days, that would be a goal for Wesley. Picked up. Quick turn and burn and puts it in. Oh, my God. Wesley Matson. Way to go, buddy. The old days came back. Wesley. All right. 1-2 game. Way to push it. Hook right there. Shipped across. Shot, blocked, saved. I told you that was going to be the period that get a goal. I know, if you say it every time, eventually you win. Face off down the Farmington zone. Tipped up, blocked, shot by Ondich. Goes in the corner. Ondich pressure, keeps those wheels burning, grabs it, gets out of the zone, tips it up. Looking for the wide man, he's open. But you got Ondich on there with some pressure, gets it deep. Miles is going to put some Effort on. There he is, and keeps it in the zone. Nope, pokes it out. Oh, that's offside. And we'll have a neutralized face off. All right. Neutral zone. Loose puck. Goes to the deep. Pressure. Goes and chips it deep. Aiden Matson's going to grab that. Chips up high and wide. Gets loose. Goes. Loose puck. Icing's waved off. Pressure on. All right. They turn it. They're trying to get it out. And we're going to get an icing here. Nice pressure. Good pressure causes turnovers. Both lines have been out there for a while. Win, shoot it, loose, goes wide, crash that one, keep it in. Dang, pokes around, no more pressure. They still keep it in Sellers. Kurtz'll get on that guy. Oh, the pressure's on. They go try to get a big wide breakout. Pressure's there again. Nice play by Sellers. Puck goes high wide. Sellers controls that one. Gets it over to Kratz, off the glass, bouncing out of the zone. Put the pressure on these guys here to try to get it in. Picked up by Sellers. I think going back to Kratz. Kratz looking up, chips it, and we're going to get icing here on this one. I like the pressure, but maybe too long of a shift. Going back the other way. All right, look at Grossly. Smart hockey. Chips it up. Holcomb, he's getting in there. All we got to do is give that guy a chance to shoot, and we'll see some damage. Nice play there by Casano to keep it in the zone. Chips out by Centennial. Uses his body to carry it in, but goes wide. Kratz going to turn it Casano turn it the other way. Chips it up. Loose puck. Opportunity there for Grossly. Keep the pressure on. They're going wide, D to D. Going to look for an outlet pass. There's a wide open guy here. Got to have that guy. They chip it back in. Cooper's got that. Get some body on him. Chips up the boards. Casano is going to chip it up to Grossly. Grossly with the Holcomb. Holcomb's going to grab that one. Let her rip, bud. Man, that guy's got a cannon. Puck, neutral zone. Going the other way. 4-on-1. Poke check. Gets it deep. Centennial, fresh legs. Farmington, you got to get out right now. You're sitting there with some tired legs and a fresh set of Centennial guys out there. Pressure. Cross ice pass. Picked off there by Ondich. Loose puck right in front of the net. Ondich gets out of the zone. Smart heads up play there. Centennial giving Farmington some time, and Ondich taking advantage. Oh, someone got lucky. Going for the pickpocket. Going the other way. In the zone. Shot. Blocked. Nice save by Jamo. Another shot. And they sneak one in. Unfortunate. Face off. Leslie Madden.
Centennial goal scorer for Ray Thomas Rice, assistant number 11, 80 Bigger, number 6.
Battle on the boards. Loose puck picked up. Going the other way. Shifts it down. Aiden is deep and going up the boards. Ondich pressure. Go for a cherry pick, 2-on-1. Pass wide, picked up, going the other way. Off the boards, hit, down, and some activity. Penalty on Farmington? What? How was that our penalty?
It was outside.
Oh,
Wait, did we get penalty?
yeah. Oh, I think Aiden got whacked and retaliated. I could be wrong. Farmington on the penalty kill. Sillers and Kurzweil. The face-off, Rocco Bennett on D. Centennial put their big boys out, looking for an umbrella, I'm guessing. Chips it up, loose puck on the boards. Going deep. Mako on that one, loose puck, goes behind the net. Bennett pressure. Keeps the pressure on, goes to the point. Kurzweil putting pressure on there. Centennial trying to work it. Gets it low, cycles. Cross-ice pass, blocked by Sellers. To the point. Sellers got pressure there. Goes to the next point. Kurzweil pressure. Goes low. Poke check. Nice play there. Chipped off the boards. Loose puck again. Go for the back door and blocked. Loose puck along the boards. We go deep. Poked away by Mako. Up the boards there. Sellers put pressure on. Kurzweil pressure on. Top of the circle. And nice save there by James. Solid penalty kill there for the first 57 seconds. Time to switch him up, Coach. All right. Next set of power play out there. Face off tied up. Along the boards, up to their point, cross ice. Levi putting some pressure on. Loose along the boards, centering pass behind the net, picked up. Wide backdoor opportunity. And big save there by Jamo. Loose puck up high. That's one rip. Sneaks one behind. Four to one. And we'll see icing on this call. Face off. Grossly picks it up. Slows it. Centering pass to Holcomb. Poke check there. Holcomb takes him to the boards. Chipped up the glass. 2-on-1. Big pass and saved by Jamo. All right, face off goes to the Centennial point. Lets one rip. Goes in the corner. Bodies a bang in. Aiden grabs that one. Chips up the boards. Quite a few guys on top of him. Chip pass back by Casano. Holcomb bumps him off the puck. Outside of the zone. Chips it up to Casano. Going deep. No icing. Long shift for the Farmington and for the Centennial Lions. Picked up here, and we'll see an icing. Line change. 5 minutes left in the game. 4-1. Puck brought back to Mako. Back to Bennett. Chips it up the boards. Picked off by Centennial. Going the other way. Picked off. Miles has got that one. Throws it up the boards. It's loose. Gets it over to Ondich. Ondich goes deep. Puck goes back in the corner. Miles there with his quick legs to help pick that one up. It's taken down. Gets it help from his buddy. Puck by the ref's feet and working up the zone. Back to Ondich. Ondich turns it back. Centering pass. Another centering pass. Goes far and wide. Good body play there. Rub him off. Mako going to grab that loose puck. Takes it around the net. Chips it up the boards. Ondich pokes it out. And Centennial's there to grab it. Big lob. 360 pass there. Picked up by Centennial. Rips it. Loose puck. Sends it out deep. Scramble. Loose. Ondich there. Oh, typical Ondich. Poke and go. Blocked by Mako. Levi pressure on. Centennial lets one rip. Goes just wide. Block shot there. Picked up there by Mako. He's going to go. Time for most of the Farmington guys to get a line change. Mako trying to break the glass. Puts it deep. Kurtel's out there. Levi's out there. Pressure's on. Loose puck. All right, they try to rip it around. Let's see if we can keep it in the zone. We do. Matson keeps it in. Kurtel's on. Sellers is on. Matson gets it back. Trash is going to control the game a little bit here. Rips one. Sellers goes deep. Let's Drew and Levi do what they do. That's just pressure on. Pokes it around. Gets it back down to Kurtel. First cycle I've seen in a while. Kurtel poke checking it up. Keeping it in by Matson. Nothing but net in front of him. Chips it over. And a save there by Centennial. They're getting the dump. Put the pressure on. It seemed to be working. All right. 2 minutes, 44 seconds left in the game. Holcomb goes to put it out in front. Centennial grabs that, picked off there. Going back around, Holcomb tries to pitch him. They go deep, weird bounce off the glass. Going the other way. Centennial playing with it between their feet, but controlling, using their bodies to protect the puck. Holcomb gives a little bump and bounces high and wide out of the zone. Grossi puts some pressure on. Polk checks it away. Oh my God. Loose puck. Chip out of the zone. Grossly giving chase. Cross ice pass. Holcomb. I felt that even on my feet, hit him so hard. All right. Puck along the boards. Casano with it now. He's bringing it up. Tries to pass to Holcomb. Didn't happen. Love the pressure there by Holcomb, playing somebody. Casano, he's taking it off the boards, gets it to Grossly. Grossly, a lot of pressure, 3-on-1 for him. It's rubbed off the puck, now going the other way. Picked up there by Bennett. Bennett, fast moves, gets him on, takes the guy down, solid. Another battle in the corner. Where's there more pressure? Oh, gets his arm grabbed. Tipped up to Casano, just out of reach. Neutral ice. And they're going up the boards. Cross ice pass. Dumps it far and deep. There is 70-some seconds left. Chips it way up, going for our own little golden cherry pick. But Centennial was there. Big cherry pick of their own. 3-on-3. Some toe drags. Nice block there by JMO. And a lucky chip in the net. "35 seconds left in the game. Score is 5-1. Puck goes back. Aiden's got it. D to D. Kratz. Kratz going far and wide. Tips it back in deep. On to pressure. Able to chip it up. Block. Loose puck. Pops it up. Control. There you go. Aiden. Or Wesley Madsen's got it. Let's one rip. Block. And that'll do it, folks. Here's turn it off.